welcome again.
Again, guys. It's like we are on your faces every week. Like we hope we don't get tired, but it's just every week. I don't know. Maybe someday we'll get to a point that we shoot every day.
No. We don't want you guys to get tired of us. Like, no, you want us. We want you guys to yearn for us. Like, when are they posting? I wonder what this week's topic is. Yes,
something like that.
Yeah, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and thank you guys for tuning in. And to all the returning service, what do you do, guys? What do you do? You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and then for the first time viewers, thank you so much for watching, and then please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so that every time we post a new video, you are alert, you are aware,
and
you watch us.
Don't go away yet. It's only been a minute. Stay. It's about to get late
with financial literacy. So we hope that with our videos, you're gonna learn something, take tips, and then share it with your friends and family. So yeah, let's get into it.
So yeah, guys, since while we're on level 2 lockdown and all the travel ban are lifted, and we can move around, we thought like this is the best time to make this video.
Yeah, interprofessional, it's allowed. Is flying allowed?
Yeah, I think flying it is allowed, but in South Africa, not international.
Okay.
Yes, so you can fly around in South Africa. Alcohol is also lifted. Like guys, you can do the things now.
It's gonna be fun. So when you travel, it's not like you're gonna be restricted, whereby you cannot drink alcohol or you cannot go where like other places are opening. Like, So guys, this video I think is very relevant.
So
the timing is on point.
This is what we're discussing this week: how to budget for a holiday with your friends, or you can even be family members or your cousins or whoever. But we're just staying with a group of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I think first thing first is just for all of you guys to agree. Where are you guys going? Yes. Is it South Africa? Is it abroad?
We're gonna keep it for South Africa in this side.
Yeah, but you have to agree which province are you guys gonna go, and then what type of
going to Durban. You're going. Actually, I think before you even agree, what is the purpose of the trip?
Yeah,
go Groover. You wanna
go relax, chilla, like
you wanna go sightseeing. What do you wanna go? Is it a combination of each? What do you guys wanna do? Because that is very important. Because sometimes you go on a trip and you find out that the place you've chosen, it does not allow you to do anything. And someone will say, "Nah, I thought we'd go to a nightclub at night." You find out, where you are, there is no nightclub.
We have to drive maybe for 1.5 hours so that we can get to a nightclub, which does not make sense.
Yes.
So and the next person will be like, no, I just want to chill. I'm on a holiday. I want to relax. I don't want to get tired.
I don't want to
do anything.
I don't even want to cook. I don't know, guys. So there's a whole lot that you need to agree on. So first of all, what is the purpose of our trip? After you've figured out what's the purpose of your trip,
what everyone will like to do there, are you gonna sightsee, are you gonna groove, are you gonna relax or whatever, then you can say, okay, fine, where are we going?
Yes.
Where are we going? Are we going to Cape Town? Are we going to Durban? Are we going to Mpumalanga? Are we going to Limpopo? Are we going to Sun City? Whatever, So you guys have figured that thing out. And after you figured, okay, fine, let's say for an example in this video, you're saying you're going to Cape Town. Then you go do your research. How much are the accommodation in Cape Town?
If you are 4, they're obviously going to need an accommodation that accommodates 4 people. So you find out, can we use an Airbnb? Can we use it's just a normal B&B or a hotel or a lodge? You find
self-catering accommodation. Do you want that or do you want a hotel? So you have to find agree, guys. Is it a self-catering or is it a hotel, just a B&B or what? Or you want to go somewhere they allow everything. They allow to you guys bring your food, bring your alcohol, bring your cigarette or whatever, or hablu, or those kind of things. So that's when you decide, and then you do your research. Or okay, I found this place is this much for 4 people. And then also when you're doing that, you have also agreed how long, how many nights are you guys going there? Is it 2 nights? Is it 3 nights? Is it 4 nights? Because that also gonna come in how much accommodation is gonna cost you.
Yes. So after you've agreed on that, you basically have an idea of where you go and how much it's for. Then you're gonna look at how are we gonna travel to that place. we've made an example with Cape Town. If you're from Joburg or Pretoria, then you're gonna say, are we flying there? Are we driving ourselves? So if you're flying, then you have a homework of finding out how much flights are for return.
Yeah.
And then flying also, it also brings up a factor when you get there, how you gonna move around. Are you gonna hire a car or are you gonna use public transport? So if you choose not to use flying and you say you're gonna drive yourself, then you have to go, okay, how much is petrol gonna cost? Also the petrol for moving around the toll gates that we're gonna guys,
people, we don't like calculating the toll gates,
guys.
And then also there's on the internet, you can just go and say tollgate calculator, and then you say from point A to point B, from Pretoria to Cape Town. It's gonna show you all the toll gates you're gonna pass and how much they cost, so you can figure out, okay, for going it's gonna be this much, for coming back it's gonna be this much. Then you put a budget also on that.
Exactly.
Because it can be an unexpected huge expenditure. Toll gate, it can ruin your day. Toll gate are not nice.
So you guys have now figured out where you're going, how long you're gonna go there for, how you're gonna travel. So now you have a basic amount of how much cost. Let's say should be for 20,000, and you have 6 months to save up for that thing. You're saying you're gonna go in 6 months. So now you come and say, guys, how much are we each going to contribute so that we can be able to raise this kind of amount?
Yes.
And remember, you're not gonna raise it that amount so that you can use it for the day you're going. You're gonna have to pay things before.
Yeah.
So you have to take that into account. So you cannot say, no, I'm not gonna contribute. I'll pay when we go. My 5,000. No, it doesn't work like that.
Because let's say we contribute maybe 1,000 rand per month, and then you realize that in 2 months' time we have to book accommodation. Remember, those kind of things, they can really set you off, because you would be looking at an accommodation, and when you want it, they say it's fully booked. So you have to book as early as possible. At least put a deposit into that thing.
Yes. Yeah. And then after you've decided, though, this is how much we contributing each month, so it means we can pay a deposit for the accommodation in a month or in a 2. That's where you go and say, okay, we're putting a deposit.
And then maybe at the 3rd month you say, okay, let's book flight if you are flying, or let's put money for petrol aside, or let's put money, or let's book that car that we are renting if you're gonna rent a car, something like that. And then after that, then I think this one is important. That's what we've been saying at the beginning. The activities that you're gonna do.
Yes.
So you're going to Cape Town. Someone would wanna go to Table Mountain. Someone wanna go to Robben Island. Someone wanna go to
boat cruising,
wine tasting. You know, it's a whole lot of activities. So you have to sit down. What are we gonna do? Are we going to do everything? All these other things.
And you can go to a website, Robben Island, search Robben Island, and then go search how much is it for each person. When can we go? Do we book, or is it just a walk-in? Because you need to be careful of this thing. Because when you can just say, Chumika, second day we're gonna go to Robben Island. When you get there, when you take bookings, no, you can just walk in.
Or on Wednesday it's closed. You can only come tomorrow. It's Thursday. You know, something like that. We don't know how these things work, so you have to do your research and be like. And it also helps with the budget, because you're not just gonna wake up and say, okay, today what are we doing? Let's go to a boat cruise. You realize boat cruise is 300 per person. What? We are 5, and then 1,500 rand. Guys, do we have that budget?
Exactly.
Or do we have to now pay it from our own pockets? Which is something that maybe one didn't budget for. The person was thinking, I'm contributing for 6 months, 1,000 rand, and therefore when I go to a trip, I don't want to hear anything.
Myself.
I'm bringing myself and my suitcase. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else.
So that is very important. That is also why it's important to also discuss what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Someone might say, like, are you crazy? Like, guys, we don't know what we're gonna crave. Like, I'm not specifically saying we're gonna eat ribs this night, and then the next night we're gonna eat chicken. I'm just saying, if you're doing a self-catering, are we gonna only self-cater for ourselves in the mornings for breakfast, or we're gonna say we're gonna go out for breakfast and go do all the activities, but at night when we come back, then we're gonna have a braai, cook for ourselves, or those things. So you're gonna have a mix of those things. Or we're eating at the restaurant, and then when you come back, we are catering for ourselves.
Yeah. So, or if maybe let's say you're at a hotel, are we paying this hotel with breakfast or not with breakfast? We're gonna eat out or not? And other hotels, they have a restaurant. We're gonna eat dinner at the hotel, or what's gonna happen? because that's where money comes in. That's when you're gonna figure out how much exactly are you gonna spend on food. If you buy groceries, okay, but guys, let's buy this amount of money groceries. Let's say you're buying 2,000 groceries, for example, and then let's put 2,000 aside maybe for when you go out and buy at restaurant, whatever.
And also remember, you will discuss these things, but you also have to put in a factor, guys. The money that we are putting is not enough to cover everything. So each person must bring extra cash for, so that when we go to a restaurant, it's there from their own pocket. They eat what they wanna eat, then they pay for that.
Yeah, because an argument will come that me, I'm eating fish and chips, it costs me 30 rand, then when you're eating lamb chops and it's costing you 200 rand, and then we are all picking it up from the budget of the group. So no, it's not fair. Therefore, no, why don't we do this? Why doesn't one person pay from their own pocket? Also, again, when it comes to grooving, let's say you're going to a nightclub, are you guys gonna take money from the budget, or everyone pays for themselves? Because someone will say, I'm drinking Moya, someone will say, I'm drinking Savannah, whatever. It's cheaper, yours is costly. So
how are we gonna work around this thing? But if you are friends and you spend time together, obviously you know each other, and you know, hey, you know, those things, guys. So all those things that have come into place, you've now organized your trip, you know what you're gonna do, you know how much it costs, you know where you're gonna stay, how you're gonna travel,
what activities you're gonna do,
what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna drink,
all those things.
Now it's time for you to pack. Remember, when you are packing, make sure you know those activities, what kind of clothes are they gonna need. You don't want to go to a hiking while you are wearing a heels when you've just taken heels there, or you're gonna go take a swim somewhere, and when you didn't take flip-flops, or you didn't take a swimwear, or you didn't take a sun hat, those kind of things. You don't want to go there and go pay
at those smaller shops and be buying stuff, because those things are expensive, because those people are thinking that we are selling for tourists, and tourists usually don't mind paying for these things, because they are thinking, oh, we are in South Africa, we are buying South African stuff. But for you, you're like, no, I could have got this thing from this shop at this amount. Now I'm gonna pay this huge amount, or even I left it at home. I do have it, but it's at home. Why didn't you bring it along?
Exactly. So you should know, okay, we're gonna go to Robben Island, these are the kind of clothes that I'm gonna need. We're gonna go to a boat cruise, this is what I'm gonna. So you plan your outfits for each and every day.
That okay, this day will be at the beach, this day will be grooving, then therefore now you I wanna wear a short dress, I wanna wear this. You pack all those things. And also, guys, let's monitor the weather.
It's very, very important. Sorry about that, guys. Something happened. So yeah, we were saying, check the weather. The weather is very important because it determines what you're gonna wear.
Is it cold? Is it hot? Can I wear my shorties now? Or the weather is gonna change unexpectedly. But then, just to be on the safe space, even if you check the weather and you see that it's summer in that place, you need to just pack your summer.
It's gonna be hot.
But then take something warm just in case. It might rain, and then the weather changes, and then now you're not enjoying because now the weather has changed and whatever. So
exactly. So make sure that you take clothes that you're gonna be able to move around with and be comfortable in.
Exactly.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We're having some difficulties, so I'm sorry, but the video is finished. So we really
said what we wanted to say about planning your holiday or vacation with a group of people, whether it might be friends, family, cousins, whatever. But then I think it's something that will really help you. So guys, thank you for watching, and if you like the video, give us the thumbs up, comment down below, and then tell your friends to tell their friends and family. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.